Hello everyone, this is Lexicon Architect, and today I'm presenting to you one of the most fun commander decks I've ever played. I got to play test it yesterday on Moto, and I won the game, and it was a very cool win, mostly in, due to the fact that I had a painful quandary on board with a Revenge of Ravens, which was painful quandary was draining our opponents, so they didn't want to discard cards, and there were the instance where they did not want to take the 5 damage, so they discarded their hand and depleted their whole hand. So let's get into the commander, Sygg River Cutthroat. So basically it says at the beginning of each end step, and if opponent lost 3 or more life this turn, you may draw a card. So the reason why this commander is so good is because it says each end step. So if your opponents are either burning their other opponents out or attacking them for 3, at the beginning of the end step, we have the option to draw a card, and most of the time we will draw the card. So let's get into the creature package. We're going to be running a bunch of changelings and unblockable creatures. We also have creatures like Nightheart Scavenger, which its power gets +1 equal to the number of card types in opponent's graveyard. We have a small sub mill theme in here with cards like Thieves Guild Enforcer and where's the other one? Soaring Thought Thief, which whenever one or more rogues you control attack, each player mills 2 cards. Then it gets buffed if there's 8 or more cards in the graveyard. So that's pretty much it for the creature package. Like I said, there's a lot of unblockable stuff. We have some changelings. We have a bunch of draw spells. For sorceries, we're going to be running draw spells like Chart a Course, Distant Melody, Pounder, Preordain, and Treasure Cruise. And then we have Mass Removal and Damnation. Feed the Swarm is another removal card. For instance, we have a bunch of counter spells and spot removal. For artifacts, we're going to be using Signet, Decanter of the Endless Water. Since we're going to be drawing so many cards, we might as well have unlimited hand size. And then we need to discuss Door of Destinies. So as a ETBs, we're going to choose Rogue. Whenever we cast a Rogue, we put a charge counter on this, and then creatures of the chosen type get +1/+1 for each charge counter on Door of Destinies. As far as enchantments, we're going to be playing Glitter Blossom to generate us rogues. We'll lose a life during upkeep, but that doesn't matter too much. Bloodchief's Ascension to drain our opponents. Cards like Painful Quandary to force our opponent to lose 5 life unless they discard a card every time they cast a spell. We have card draw in Phyrexian Arena. We have a couple tax cards in Propaganda and Revenge of Ravens. And then we also punish our opponent for drawing with Underworld Dreams. As far as lands go, it's pretty basic. As I'm looking at these, we have only 1 utility land and Path of Ancestry. Basically lets us scry whenever we cast a creature type that shares a creature type with our commander. And that's about it. And that's the deck in a nutshell. It's going to cost you $183. This video will be uploaded to YouTube and TikTok shortly. And I hope you have a wonderful day.